My name is Bintu Salihu Garba, IGB. From secondary school, I moved on to Kano Polytechnic. That's where I started painting. And I'm happy I was the first female to start painting the Kano State. When I was a child, I used to draw. By then, I didn't know what painting was. I guess you understand what I mean. Then my uncle, then Aladidia, late, he now took us to London. That's where I saw paintings of master's paintings, very beautiful ones at the National Gallery of Art in England. So from there on, I just love painting and I pick up interest from there. But I noticed after every painting, a painter will now inscribe his name at the bottom of the painting. That was what inspired me. I said, oh, I would love to paint and then inscribe my name on that. From there on, I just pick up drawing and then I continue drawing. From there, it is to painting. Honestly, if you say dominated by men, possibly it is only here in Kano that painting is dominated by men. Other places, women do painting. If you say challenges, well, there are quite a lot of challenges, but I was able to go through it because the men I'm working with then, they were also helping me to see that as a female, they kept encouraging me, even the lecturers, they encouraged me to paint. So I now pick up painting and I continue doing it, and I truly, really worked hard to get to where I am today. I started teaching drawing. I got employed into Kano State Senior Service Management Board, that is secondary school. So I continue drawing, painting, and then teaching at the same time, and then making money from there because it's a job. It is what I do. You understand? It's what I do. I teach painting. I paint. People tend to commission me for some paintings. Some of them I even say flowers, some fruits, some vegetables, etc. I just continue doing it, and that's how I tend to make it as a business. As I've earlier mentioned, I told you I've been teaching for past decade now. You understand? So I guess I am passing this knowledge down. Now that I've come to this age, I'm in my studio, I allow teenagers to come. I teach them painting free of charge. Some of them, all they do is to buy the materials themselves. And then I do teach them, I do coach them, because you don't teach painting, you coach. It is some talent, like person has talent and then you now coach him, you develop his skill, you understand? So that is what I do now. I get and teenagers and even adults. Some of them are even interested. They do come to my studio and ask me, I would like to paint. I would like, fine and good, since it is what I've been doing for over 30 years now. So I now find it easier to even teach anyone that is even interested in painting. For over 30 years. I cannot tell precisely how many. Like I told you, it is school. I teach in school and I take many classes, you understand? And I've taught in so many schools now in Kano, so many schools. And all of these schools, no class is less than 45 students that I taught. For the past 30 years, that is what I have been doing. So how many I teach now, I cannot tell. But I know I have taught a lot of people painting. The outcome of it now, I can see people are developing interest in painting. And alhamdulillah, they see female in it. People are now coming out to appreciate painting. Like, though I forgot to mention to you that we have this Society of Nigerian Artists. We are shouting out to people, getting people, reaching to them, so that they will now understand painting, and that it is not only drawing, it is a way of life, because some people don't even know that painting is a profession. They don't know it. So now myself and members of the society, we are reaching out to people to get them to understand painting and drawing as well. Over the years, my painting, I delve mostly in culture. Any environment I find myself, I now tend to go into I see the culture, the kind of people that are there, like I now work with what they have there. My painting is mostly culture and educative as well. Anytime we hold an art exhibition, I do sell painting. And besides, when I was in school, visitors used to come and buy my paintings. That is why I lost count of my painting. Then I didn't know I should be counting them. As I'm working, people tend to come in and appreciate the work. By the time I'm working, they will tell me, okay, if you are through with this, I'm going to buy it. Some, by then, I even used to give it free of charge. I didn't know it is something that I should be counting or something I should keep as a sign. But much later now, I come to realize that every piece of my painting is like a child to me. So from there, then I've started counting them. But the previous one I did, I cannot precisely tell their numbers. Now people are buying art and decorating their houses, and even places of interest now. And if you go around Kano, you will see that there are places that are decorated with paintings. You understand? So that is how we are reaching out to people. Even the government now, they do commission artists to come and do paintings in strategic places like what do you call it, recreation centers. Even in hospitals, we even have paintings in hospitals where we educate people, you understand, on say a kind of disease. Like now we have this COVID-19 around. You need to see the kind of illustration painters are doing to make it easier for people to understand what they should do and what not should do. Start of COVID-19, honestly, I've been able to make 1 or 2 paintings to illustrate COVID-19 here in Kano using the kind of materials I have around me. For instance, now, okay, it's there behind you, so you can, yes, after I will show it to you. It's something I use, a plant that comes out in ball like this. So I use that kind of plant now. I paint it and I use it and I name it as COVID-19. I would like to advise the government, because anyway, almost everything on earth, people will say government should do something, government should do very well. But would like government to encourage artists and help us appreciate the work of art we do. Anytime they have anything to do with illustration or like kind of needing to inform people about something, we would like them to encourage us artists, to involve us artists to do those kind of things for them. Instead of them going outside getting those kind of illustration, billboard around, whatever, where there are artists around. So we like government to encourage us, like they do release funds for agriculture, they release funds for education, they should release funds for visual artists too. They should do that. Yes, government should do that. We also like people to appreciate our work. People should not just sit and say, oh, drawing. Drawing is a way of life. And art is not only drawing. Like you're standing there, you're wearing a hat, a cloth, a long trouser, it's art. You combine things on you to make you to beautify yourself, isn't it? So that is art. Art is a way of life. COVID-19 have affected the patronage very, very well. Yes, it has. But that is not withstanding, that is not stopping us from doing what we're doing, because it is not only foreigners that patronize our paintings. It's not only foreigners. So we are doing what we do, and then, you know, painting, it is something you can do and keep. With time, those foreigners will come. You are a client, you say, I want so thing to be painted. From there, I, as an artist, I will now see and I'll sit down and think of what it is you want. First, if I like, I can make sketch on paper. Then I will now move on. Possibly it is a design you want. You mention the size of the design you want. Then I prepare my canvas. The process in preparing canvas, you need your easel, like what you see here is the easel stand, and then you need canvas, like I told you, this is it. You need, this is a white cloth that we use on it. Then you use emulsion paint to coat it several times so that it will be hard. Then you now use your oil color. If it is oil color you use, or acrylic color, you have so many medium.